Just adjusting things here. Happy Sunday. I know I'm a couple minutes late, but I was over at Joe's Garden State Gardeners. Let me grab my drink. What I need. Oh, I don't like rushing. But hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Shelly and Anthony. First one. Hello. How are you? How is everyone this evening? How was your weekend? Kitchen shenanigans. Hey, girl. How are you? Sorry I'm late. I was over at Garden State Gardeners live for the whole time, actually. I'm having trouble adjusting tonight. The heck. Oh, so how did everyone make out with the storm? Red Silo Homestead, hello. Saying hello, Melody. How are you? Sorry I'm late. Teresa Shans, I got the notification. Yes. Hello, Melody. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, we just had that ice, and I did a short on the river starting to freeze up during the day, and then I've never seen the river have that much ice on it. Like the current was taking the ice, and you can hear it smashing into the other ice. I was like, So a little bit crazy. Hi, Erin. How are you? Oh, you're tired? Shannon? Everyone say hello to Shannon. Gonna have to give it a few because I know Joe was doing like the last call for like to win a pack of seeds. Speaking of seeds, we will get into that in a minute. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello. Hopefully the notification went out. I guess I should learn how to share out my own live, right? We got a buttload of snow, yup, but tomorrow, regular school day. Our street, hi Chris. Our street still very icy, yeah. Hello, Chris. Cosmic Cultivators, hello, my friends. I was in their live last night. It was funny towards the end. Oh, what a good time. Hello, friends, peace, love, and happiness to all. Teresa Shan saying hello to everyone. Redbird Farm, hi. How are you? Gardener Josh. How are you, Gardener Josh? Red Soil, around 3 rounds of Pittsburgh yellow and 2 rounds of black from someone's scarf might be done by next winter. Oh, awesomeness. That is awesome. Hi, Boone. How are you? Happy Sunday. Redbird Farm said, I just got it. Okay, so my notification, I guess, is running late. If anybody can share it out, that'd be awesome. I have not gotten a notification yet. Yeah, say, good old YouTube, see you, and why does it say I can't hear you fine, Chris? I was rushing to try to get on time because I was in Garden State Gardeners. Doing good. How about you? I am hanging in there. It's been an interesting weekend between the ice storms, doing that short video. In case you didn't see it, I'm not used to seeing the river, with all that ice on it. It was making like a real creepy noise. Like the tide was pushing all the big ice into the other ice. I was like, could you all email me your live schedule, please? I hate missing them. They go pretty late. We're to begin Homestead. Last night though, they were on 11:30. I fell asleep at like before 7 last night. Kid you not, I was so tired. I fell asleep, glasses on, light on, and my friend kept texting me, and it finally like woke me up. So I ended up being on Cosmic Cultivators live last night and ate some Cocoa Pebbles. When the live was over, I went back to bed and slept in this morning. Shocking. Hi, Miss Andale. How are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome. If my Jared comes in this time, Boone, caps it immediately. We're beginning home, so we go live right after Lori on Saturday at 11:15. The rest of their live times are pretty random. Let's see. Today was 1 year YouTube birthday. Yeah, I thought you said that on your live the other day, so I wrote it under your video. I think that's where I saw it. You said it in your video. But how about Garden State Gardener? Helping Yogi Hollow Farm Lisa get to 1K tonight. I think that's awesome. Congratulations, Lisa at Yogi Hollow Farm. I did write her on Instagram immediately when she hit 1K, so congrats. Let's see. Everyone's still saying hello. Okay. Tiny. Oh, Tim. Tiny Tim, how are you? Happy Sunday. How is everyone? How was your weekend? Did you all get slammed with snow there? So, I don't know if I put seeds in my video I was going to. Gear, there you are. I did that shout out like t-shirt over at Garden State Gardeners. Here before Melanie gets 10 minutes behind. He. Gear. I know. Listen, don't start with me, Gear. You're lucky I love you. That's fabulous. Yeah. It's good. He was like shouting her out and come on everybody. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. So yeah. Kitchen shenanigans. Shannon is fighting a migraine, so that's not good. That is so awesome for Yogi. I just hope people follow through with it. I know, right? With the subscriptions. Hello, Sheila B. How are you? Yeah, I hear you. Cosmic Cultivators is just talking about how busy it's been making videos. If y'all know, I make 6 a week. Oh. And usually, like, if you've been noticing, like, Monday, I'm so beat by the time, like, live's done and so forth and so on, that sometimes if I have an extra day in the week or something comes to my mind to make a video, I'll make an extra one so I could post it on Monday. If not, then usually Monday I won't post. But normally it's 6 days a week. Hello, Jilly and Kerry from Belly Acres. How are you? My Renaissance Grandmom. Hey, how are you? Happy Sunday. Happy YouTube anniversary, Shannon. Wanted to make sure I resaid that. Let me see. I'm late because I was watching one of your videos. Sheila. Sheila, I love you. Melody, we will be sending out a package for you tomorrow. Compliments of Where to Begin Homestead. Oh my goodness gracious, my friends. Erin says hit the thumbs up. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm at the bottom. Folks, I don't know if you're following along, if you are going to be on the journey or you are a gardener, but I did put out the video on Friday. I know, Where to Begin Homestead. I literally was like, you do not have to do that. Way too kind, I tell you. But I put out the video on how you can learn when it's time to start your seeds, because that took me like a hot minute as a long-time gardener to figure that whole thing out. So I did that video on Friday, but guess what? I still don't have my seeds. I still don't have my pepper seeds, and you should be starting your peppers. Should have started them really yesterday or like Friday, but nope. But as you see, I have my simple grow station set up. I brought both the shelves up, both the lights, some trays. I did get my onions planted. I have some broccoli and cabbage over there gone, but that's it. Gear had mentioned last night, Cosmic Cultivators Live, to call them. So I'm going to reach out to them on Monday to see where my seeds are before they put me behind schedule. Oh, yeah, I check mine every day, Cosmic Cultivators. Redbird Farm. Okay, I didn't miss anybody. Am I still down at the bottom? Because that would be shocking. Ooh, the whole thing just moved. Gear, I'm not behind. So yeah, so I'm going to have to end up calling the company and being like, listen, you're going to put my gardening season behind. Let's see, Cosmic Culture Gear, I did twice. We won seeds right after you. I was there. After you gifted Gina the shirt. I know, I was like yelling out, Gear, shirt. Gave us a bonus pack of seeds. He's such an amazing man, just like you, buddy. That's nice. I know I don't have to, but I believe if you get blessed, I need to share the blessing. Where to Begin Homestead. So sweet. Hi, Nikki. Nikki, I've not been over your channel in a hot minute, girl. Do not hate me. I absolutely love you. Everyone say hello to Nikki, my friend. Her channel is The Everyday Life of an OCD-ish Chick. My thing is not situated here tonight. I haven't been over there in a hot minute. Whew. I've been so busy. Urban Girl. Kiki, there's my other girl. Hello, Kiki, my darling. She says, hope everyone is having a great night. Hi, honey. I was over there for when she was showing her recipe on how she lost all that weight. Kiki lost buku amount of weight. And yeah, my girl Nikki, I won seeds. Nikki, I was just going through trying to organize some of my seeds because I'm supposed to be planting my peppers now for Pennsylvania. And my seeds aren't even here yet. My hot pepper seeds are going to be so behind. But hi, girls. So happy to see you. Happy, happy, happy. So let me see. Likewise. Oh, Nikki's, you're so sweet. Kiki is like so much fun. Hello, Mona. Sifting some soil 55. How are you? Happy Sunday. Everyone's saying hello. It's hard to make a choice on who to give stuff to. I wish he had 4 shirts for fatties like me. Oh my gosh, Gear. You're amazing. Everyone's saying hello. Hey, Nikki girl. Oh, we already got a bot in here. Well, gotta love it. I know, Nikki, how have you been? And Kiki, lucky you, getting to go on vacation. See, I'm watching. I'm just in this bad habit of like watching it through the console. You can't leave a comment. And I'm like, you got to go back and leave a comment, Mel. And then I end up forgetting. Red says, geez, ever had the dustbuster out of washing machine? Mom wanted a quilt washed, apparently washed with tissues. Oh, I can't stand that. That makes such a mess. Mess. Red silo. I know, that's like horrible. Let's see. Am I still down? What you got growing, Melody? Okay. Ready to begin homestead. I did my onions yesterday. It's a different kind of a tray. I don't know. Do you just want to see what the tray looks like? I'll show you. I'm growing my onions in this. I have 2 of them. Building up moisture, so let me take that off. But this, I have it in a longer tray. But this is what this tray looks like. Can you see that? It's 3 slots. So I have Walla Walla onions because I only had a little bit of them left. I have some shallots on that end, leeks, Tokyo white bunch and onions. That's what it looks like. My other one is all different types of onions, like shallots and red onions, Spanish onions. I just didn't have enough Walla Walla. And I think I ordered them, but he just popped in. My order still is not here. Oh, yeah, my nerves about my order. So that's what's growing over there, plus a little bit of broccoli, a little bit of cabbage. Kiki and sifting some soil. Okay. Super busy. I wish I was on vacay now. The snow is for the birds. It is. Like I said, I did a short because I live near the river now, and I've never seen the river even before I moved here. That like big chunks of ice and the tide pushing it out, and you could hear it crunching. It was a little spooky, but a little bit beautiful though too. Everyone's still saying hello. Hello, Mod, she says, Nikki does. Where did you find the grow lights on the right? It's the same lights I'm using on this side too. I'm doing, gardening for beginners, trying to encourage people to grow, and also on a friendly budget. These are the lights I talked about. I don't know which one you can see better. These are just girls' lights from Target with grow bulbs. And just took all the shades off and stuck grow bulbs in them. This one I kind of left the shades on, if you can see that a little bit, but it has grow bulbs in it. I don't do nothing fancy smancy, and you can see all the food I grow. So I'm going to stick to my word about bringing people along and how they could do it on a budget. It's just proof in the pudding that I bought a $19.99 light from Target a couple years ago, and then just all grow bulbs from Home Depot. Nice. My onions are getting planted tomorrow. I love those trays. Yeah, they're a little bit different, and I thought that might be easier for me, and I have to keep them up because last year I had no onions because my 2 little Yorkies ran through them like they were kitty litter boxes just to get to the glass door so they could bark. Scratched it all up, messed it all up. So hopefully I'll have onions this year. My garlic's out there growing, so hopefully. Sorry. I taught Carrie to clean pockets before tossing in the laundry. Oh, I know. That's like, it's horrible. This year I finally broke down and started growing indoors with grow lights. Yeah, because, it all depends on your zone. Sometimes you can't reap a harvest unless you started inside. So I'm just proof in the pudding, being on Shed Wars last year. what did I grow again? 5,226 pounds of food right here on these 2 shelves with these 2 lights with the grow bulbs in it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Let's see. People are still saying hello. I don't even want a vacation. I just want 5 minutes of silence, says Shannon. I'm just trying to scroll through everyone saying hello. Monashi Prepping. Hello, Melody. How are you? Hello, everyone. Monashi Prepping. Hello. Happy Sunday. How are you? Target. Okay, cool. I like that. I know. I love Target. I'm here for a budget. Well, you just have to catch up on a few videos, but yeah, so I have to bring everybody along. And I looked back at some of my older videos, like last year I tried to show people how to plant a seed, so I'm going to do it again this year, and then I'm not going to do it again next year. Because then you'll be able to find it a little bit better on my playlist. But yeah, so I'm quite concerned about my order not being here, that I'm just worried I'm not going to make it in time for like hot peppers and stuff, because I'm going to have to call them. Like, hello, I use garage lights with daylight bulbs and then get 4 for less than 40. Oh, that's interesting. Where to begin homestead? Kitchen's gonna feel you on that. Sorry, lady, I can't say hubby is hollering for something. Oh, all right, Redbird Farm. Let's see. Melody, you always have the prettiest garden. Oh, Nikki, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. I'm going to switch some things up this year. You know, that was a new garden last year. You know, did it in like March, built it, and then quickly was planting things in because we didn't have a really long spring here. Now it's saying our last frost is going to be like the 16th to like the 20th or the 22nd. So it's kind of a gap. But then I just got an email that's saying spring's going to come early. So I'm like, what the heck? So yeah, I'm a little concerned. Everybody's saying goodnight at Redbird Farm. You know how it goes when your hubby needs something. Oh, Smelly, thank you, Jilly and Carrie. Did your honey come home? It's back to school almost for 2 weeks. Oh, that'll be a break. Gotta grab a coffee, Goon says. Husbands be tripping. That's why I don't have one anymore. On that one. I'm glad you're better today, Boone. I'm planting my onions tomorrow. Melody, I feel you. Remember when, oh yeah, when Amazon did. That's right. Gave me 86 pack seed free. Wow, that's awesome. Well, not for the aggravation. It's not. Yeah, I think spring's going to be early. That's my honest opinion because it's weird. Like 2 different sites. I go to the Old Farmer's Almanac and they were saying like the 16th. Yeah, the 16th through the 16th through the 19th. And then I think I went on something else that said 16th through the 20th. And I just literally got an email saying the scientists believe it's definitely going to be an early spring. And I'm like, oh, shoot, dang, man. Like, I need my pepper seeds. I need to get going. So if I have like a few, it doesn't even matter to me because I'm doing this on a budget for people, like I said, besides my own personal favorites. I'm not going to, I'll show everyone what I did order if it ever gets here in time. But because I'm doing it budget friendly, I'm trying to teach somebody that they can just go and 4 for $1 at the dollar store. They will germinate. I'm just trying to encourage people to garden. I don't even care what you grow it in. So on that note, I guess I can start some peppers. I mean, I have like a few of my sweet, not many. But this was an awesome one last year. Autumn bell pepper. This was a great pepper last year. But my hots, it's going to be concerning because hot peppers take a little while. Shannon says, luckily my husband usually leaves me alone. I hope you're right. I'm over winter. Yeah, right? Mennonite Farmhouse, hello. Was just saying it was super nice of Joe to do that for Lisa over at Yogi Hollow Farm, but she hit 1K. Congratulations, Lisa. So hopefully they stick around. We had a 4-day honeymoon by him cleaning ceiling fan. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it, Jilly. Honeymoon over and he's back on the road. Oh, already? So ever so quickly. Monashi Prepping says the same thing. Awesome. I need it to be early. I'm ready for spring. You know what's weird? I'm going to confess a big secret here. So with building that garden last year and people were following along and everything and the whole gardening season, and I talked about why I'm not doing shed wars this year is because I have to move in. As a matter of fact, my friend who caught the COVID's been bugging me all day. Like now suddenly he wants to just drop all the storage off and can't out of the storage unit because he brought over a couple totes from out of a house he's staying in. They must have had a mouse or two in there. I'll tell you what, folks, no lie. I was down there. I mean, I did save some of my own seeds. I'm a gardener, but this mouse, so far it's one that's been making a muck out of the basement, ate all my pepper seeds and 2 sunflower heads full of seeds. Like this little sucker, I said to Jimmy, because I was ticked Wednesday or Thursday, I'm like, that's it, get the traps. And honest to goodness, there was no mouse here or mice when I got here. So it was definitely in his thing because he said he thought the attic had mice. And I'm like, yeah, I think so. You brought it here. So I had to deal with that bull crap this weekend. And then he's like, come on, show me where you want, you know. So I started cleaning up that on, I think it was like Wednesday night or Thursday night, was down there with the vacuum, trying to clean up the side where I keep my preps as well, was a lot of my seeds. So I'm sweating bullets over something besides my seeds not being here. Cosmic Cultivators sent me a sticker. They sent me seeds for something, they're pepper seeds, I think they are, for something they're doing. And I have stuff all over the table. I cannot find it. To save my life, I'm like, oh my gosh. If this mouse ate those pepper seeds, I'm going to freak out. So nonetheless, say bye-bye to that mouse because we set traps yesterday. And that mouse is dead come today. My daughter's like, that's so inhumane. I'm like, okay, listen, whatever. It's the mouse, you know, and thousands of dollars worth of food and seeds and whatnot. Yeah, I don't think so. So got one. I don't know because I'm not familiar with ever having a mouse in the house. I'm like, well, down in the basement, I should say. It's not actually in the upstairs of the house. I'm like, can one mouse make such a mess? Because that little bugger did. So we're just going to leave the other 3 traps out and see if there's any more. I don't think there is, but yeah, he lived probably a couple months too long down there because I have seeds that are gone. So that's disturbing. Red Silence is starting cabbage seeds tomorrow, but still looking for a good sauerkraut recipe. What type of a recipe on how to ferment? I learned how to ferment sauerkraut last year because I obviously grew cabbage and I had to do something with it. Really good. I could have done the red a little bit better, but the green cabbage, I did that one right. Can we grow sanity or patience? Because that's what I need. If you can find it in a seed, sweetheart, you sure can. Melody, no worries. If spring comes early, that means the temps will be higher for longer peppers. Love that. Yes, so that's what I was going to say besides the ordeal with the mouse, who Jimmy had to knock on my door to say, my bedroom door today to be like, guess what? I'm like, what, Jim? He's like, got it. My dog's been hunting for that mouse for like 2 weeks. He's like, got it. It's in the trap. And I'm like, oh, Lord, I don't want to say it, you know. And he's like, oh, no, it's dead. It broke its neck. I'm like, oh, okay, that's enough. Just dispose of it. So he did. But like I said, you know, I'm missing a lot of seeds. Like I have these right here that are left that it didn't get to. And I did tell Kiki, but look, you see the little hole right there in the baggie? I'm telling you, like big holes were in my stuff. I'm lucky I brought that up when I did. But so I have those, but that's about it. And I think they might be the, shoot, what's the name of these? For some reason, I want to say bullhorn, but they're not. It's a form of a hot, long cherry pepper. But yeah, so that mouse ate all my stuff. We still need a good snowstorm. Chris, you don't even like to go out when it's snowing, so hush it now. Chris is saying we need another snowstorm. Is he not nuts? Where to begin? They sent me wrong. Oh, yeah, I saw the video on that. Mennonite farmhouse. I was the one to tell Lisa about it. Yay. Well, I texted her right as it was going on, so I don't know if we beat each other. I texted her, well, right to Instagram. And I was like, congratulations on 1K. That was so nice of Joe to do that. So I'm really happy for Lisa. I'm transplanting onions, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, and bok choy tomorrow. That's awesome. I don't have any of that started. Why? That's a lie. I have some cabbage growing 2 different ways. I'll show that in a video. And some broccoli going because the first broccoli I did the video. Well, I did it I let it go leggy just to show people, and I didn't even make the video on it. Luckily, I have some that's leggy I can do for the video. My flowers are blooming. Teresa, really? See, I saw it at Becky at Acre Homestead, who's in Washington State, was showing her grass and the flowers were coming up. That's initially who I saw posted that. And she posted that about 2 weeks ago. I'm like, something's up with the weather, Jim. I think we're going to get an early spring. He's like, no, no, no. So anyway, besides moving in here for why I can't do shed wars this year, now my friends suddenly wanted to bring everything over. I'm like, no, not until we figure out if there's more mice or whatever down there. I think that I am suffering garden burnout. Kid you not, I did so much work last year that I physically am like, oh my gosh, do I have to start seeds already? I'm never like that. So I looked it up and did some research on it. And I do think that I went way too hard, too fast. And that's what I'm experiencing is some garden burnout. So for me, I'm like, man, it's February already? I don't know. I just hope I enjoy the season much better this year. In Cleveland, we can get snow in April still. Oh no, yes. Hi, Antifa. How are you? I love her. Welcome, welcome. She has a channel far north home, Alaska, I think it is. They had some super crazy like winds before and then just all kinds of craziness. It's warm there, to them warm. And then they're getting snow again. They just got ice because I saw that on Simple Living Alaska too. And now we had the ice. It's like we didn't get it as bad as they were proclaiming here. It's supposed to be on the wires and everything like that. So I was like a little worried. But no, everything's fine. Just the river that I'm next to right here that I'm pointing to, filled with ice. I mean, ice chunks galore. I've never seen that before. I mean, I've seen it on my lake because I used to ice skate on it where I used to live, but not the river considering the water's constantly moving. Oh, it's like huge chunks of ice. But welcome, welcome, girlie. How are you? And it's Anfisa. Let's see. Thank you, Andale. Yep. You need a cat. You know, that came up, even that stray cat that I was taking care of on the terrible weather. I said to my daughter, no, it's we're gonna get it on a trap. She's like, that's rotten. That's mean. You know, I'm like, oh, that's mean. But you said a mouse got into your house and your mean, vicious cat tore it to smithereens with blood all over your house. No, thank you. As neat as possible, please. But my daughter does not want to know that even a mouse is being killed. She's such an animal lover, and I'm not against that. But I'm like, Amanda, don't be ridiculous. This is not a pet mouse. This came in from someone else's place inside, either Halloween decorations or Christmas decorations or something. I said, and it's got to go. Because I have my I call it my stash, but my non-working pantries are down there. What was it? A bag of Nutter Butters, never open. I checked the bag like 6 times. I don't see a hole, nothing, but I saw one little, it's the minis. I saw one little on the floor and I'm like, how come I can't, finally like an hour later, I found the hole. Like this little sucker was trying to even get into like a $50, $60 bag of protein. I was like, yeah, I don't think so. Time for you to die. Sorry to say. Melissa Jamison, hello. Good evening, everyone. Melody, can I send you a couple cats? No, because you know what? I had a cat, and I'm not saying this to be rude or anything. I think it depends on the personality of the cat. Some cats just are not very nice. Like my daughter's cat will bite you, climb at you when you go in the house. Can't pet it. It's just mean. And I had a cat, Frisky, when the kids were younger. Great cat. I thought he was a dog. And somebody stole it. And that was it for me. I'm just going to stay a dog mom. I have Yorkies. My family dog was a Shih Tzu, as I like to say. Shih Tzu. She lived to 16 and a half. So no cats for me. Me and Jimmy both agree. Like, I don't want a cat in here. I just am not really, I'm not saying like I hate cats. I don't hate cats. I just don't want a cat, you know? So that's that on that subject. We kind of both agreed to that. I have enough to take care of between Jimmy's dog, my 2 dogs, everything that pertains to this house I deal with, and everything that pertains to the property I deal with. So I take care of a lot of stuff. Shannon, that's funny. Listen to what Shannon said. I'm going to read this next time. Put out a live trap and take it to your daughter's house and let her deal with it. Right? Now, I thought like those sticky traps, that's inhumane because it could be there for God knows how long dying. No. Jimmy just got regular mouse traps and he says, do you want me to take a picture of it? And I'm like, what? And he goes, so you can send it to your daughter. I'm like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. But it was like a clean kill. It just looked like a fatty McFat type of, because he was eating well down there, or she was eating well down there, but no blood or anything like that. So I'll probably send it to her tomorrow morning while she's having coffee because she likes to mess with me all the time. But that was a good one. What kind of seed are you waiting for? My hot pepper seeds, like my jalapenos, I ordered not jalapenos. I'm answering to Mona's question. Some of just like my favorite peppers. I mean, yeah, Joe gave me, what was that, 2 packs of peppers. He gave me these big reds. I'm still waiting. Joe, in case you're watching, what are these? Are these just the big red sweet ones? Because that's fine. I do a lot of hot different peppers like cayenne. Well, you got me on the spot right now. I'm going to be like, duh, I can't remember. The jalapenos, the not jalapenos, things of that nature. I'm worried about the hot ones first because they take a while to germinate. But like, just lots of stuff in that order, and it's not even here yet. It's just craziness, Mona. Yay, dead mouse. If that mouse crawled in her bed while sleeping, oh, I know, she'd freak out. We had a rat that came in our dryer vent. Oh, no. Got into some of my preps. Good lesson learned. I never thought the buggers could even get into my house. Hubby put a screen on it. See, Jimmy has that. Because my friend wants to be like, oh, it didn't come from my house. Yeah, it did. I mean, this house is 40 years old. Jimmy gutted it after his parents died and everything. I've done a lot of work, but I'm not done by a long shot. Like I said, I have a whole storage unit. And it definitely came from my friend's house. So I'm like, I felt like my friend Thomas was trying to say like, no, it's there. Or then it was like, well, because you have a garden. And Jimmy's like, what the heck? So yeah, me having a garden has something to do why there's a mouse in the house. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was getting into everything. Nutter butters, protein mix, all my seed saving that I did last year. And some extra seeds I got in the mail, like from Cosmic Cultivators, like early in advance. I'm sorry to say, but the mouse got them, and I'm ticked. That literally, this is what I think I have left right here, and I got it in the nick of time because that night before it was probably chewing to get in it. I'm so mad, my friends. And Jimmy has vents over, like, there's no way a mouse can get in here. This house is very soundly built. Even where, like, the dryer thing is, it's like a screen vent with a thing that comes out. Nothing can get in or get out. I'm behind on posting videos on the wood-burning stove built. That's my fault. I have 3 and 4 on my phone, and I just have to video record 5 and 6, but he's getting there, finally. And yes, I'm suddenly hot. And so I have to post on that. But even that, he put a screen. Because I was like, what are you doing? And he said, oh, so nothing gets in and out. I'm like, okay, good. He's really good about that. Teresa Shins, I'd be afraid the cat would bring the mouse to me. My dog actually did that to me from outside my house, my other place. Literally, like, you would have thought it was a cat. Like, Mommy, look what I did. So I had to get the long yellow gloves just to get this little mouse. It was a little field mouse to dispose of it. Melissa Jameson says, love red cabbage. Me too. And my red cabbage did really well last year. And red cabbage doesn't get affected as much by the bugs. So I am the one that was like, if you get your cabbages and cauliflower and broccoli out early, you can get an early harvest. I don't know how on time I'm going to be. Because things just got a little crazy. But worst case scenario, I'm definitely going to buy bug netting this year just to go over my brassicas, and that's it. I did red and green cabbage and sauerkraut, and it was great last year. Oh, that sounds yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You did the red and green? Fermented, or did you do it a different way, Leanne? They're dead when my cat brings them. That is true, Teresa. Oh no, Melanie. I know, Vern, I'm ticked. Oh my, I'm surprised to eat something hot. I know, my Renaissance grandma. Hello and happy Sunday in case I didn't acknowledge you. Couple things that were hot left behind, but I was like, oh, I don't think that mouse likes hot stuff. I go down that following night. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Mouse droppings. It's disgusting and foul. I don't live like that. I'm like with the long hose to the back. And I'm like, gotta be kidding me. Now it's making its way into my hot stuff. Jim, I'm not putting up with this. This is exactly what I said to Jim. And he's like, okay, we'll deal with it tomorrow. I'm like, all right. So, Saint Lady, hello, how are you? I started a few pepper seeds last night. Shishito, yep, that's on the top of my list. I love my shishitos. Poblano, I don't have them here yet. I know I'm going to say the next one wrong. Is it Krabaki? Don't have it. Habanera, I think I ordered them. I'm not really sure. This is what I'm saying. And Red Bell. Oh my gosh, Saint Lady, I need my order to come. Just insane. All my pepper seeds are pretty much in there, and some different types of tomatoes. So yeah. You know what pepper I was looking for? So correct me if I'm wrong. And there's another bot. I had a robin 2 weeks ago, and the trees are budding. Oh my goodness, Jillian Carey, really? I'll just say Jilly. Wait, Saint Lady. Wait, I have to think. Please don't judge. I sometimes screw up. I'm human. Saint Lady 5000, right? What is your name again? There's a reason behind my madness why I'm asking, because I did forget your name. Oh, garden for yourself this year, melody, connect your soil and love again. Absolutely, Monashi prepping, that is the game plan. I mean, it's a big reason why I couldn't do Shed Wars this year. It's too much. And I ran myself ragged, and you know, now me and my friend are fighting and arguing today over like, well, you know, are we done paying for that other storage unit? It's like, yeah. As soon as the stuff, I'm not going to have them bring this stuff over here if I'm not sure if it's one mouse or two. Hopefully it's not 3 or 4. I said to Jimmy at the dinner table Saturday night. No, maybe Saturday afternoon we were eating lunch. I was like, you know, I hope it's not a male and a female down there, or we'll be screwed. And then today he's like, hopefully there's not a mom and dad down there. I'm like, zip it. Hopefully that's just one destructible mouse and no more. How cold did it get in your area? Says Anfisa. We were pretty cold, like 11, 12 degrees. I know it's not as cold as you in Alaska, girl, but Princess Lillian's Garden says, I can't see you. Can everybody see me? I'm hatching chicks right now. It took 18 days. I saw you with the flashlight. I so want hens this year. I don't know where I'm getting them, and I don't know what breed I'm doing, as long as it can handle the weather here. Seeing you now. Oh, thank God. Princess Leanne's Garden. Thank you. I'm glad you can see me. Happy Sunday. It's cool. Do you have a hatcher? She does. A cat brought a mouse in last year, and it destroyed my oven. Oh, no. Sheila B, no way. Make sure to smash the like button. Mennonite Farmhouse. Thank you for that. Yeah, incubators she has. I didn't think they would hatch because it's still freezing outside, and some of the eggs I found were cold. I guarantee you, I'm just going to make a bet that I think they're all going to hatch. That's what I think. Oh, and then she says, but they hatched. How do you like that? I saw the video and just took a random guess. I didn't see the new video of where they hatched, girl. I did not see that, Anfisa. Right on, far north home. Do chickens make lots of noise? I think chickens are cute. I just don't want a rooster. Miss Andale says, I hit the like and the thumbs. Did you? Question mark? No, they've been pretty quiet, just napping all day. That's so cute. We're fostering an outside cat, and we had him and his sister. She passed away. That's sad. Last week, took her to bed 2 times, but couldn't pay for neurolog. Oh, that's a sin. Well, at least you tried to do something good. Yeah, she drives me nuts bringing mice in through the cat door. Oh, yay. Somebody said, yes, I did, Ando. You're a bird decay would make it inside cat. It's so good for technology being stray outside cat. I love to get chickens, but if they make a lot of noise, I can't have them where I live, says Monashi Prepping. I am looking forward to, hopefully, I've said this before, getting some hens as well. I just need somebody like Anfisa to tell me what would be good for my area. You know, because we do get a winter here. I need to know the exact breed I should get. Honestly, only roosters make noise. Mice will try to get into any home, especially if they want food or shelter. That's true, Vin. It's very true. But this is like Fort Knox over here. I kid you not. Like I saw a small little gap from like the wall, like the concrete to the wall down the basement. I'm like, Jim, could I get in through that? Jimmy's like, Mel, that's the way we built the house so that the water never comes in. I'm like, oh, it's literally like a quarter of an inch space. And I was thinking of every way this mouse could have gotten in. And that's the only way because I found mouse turds in the bottom of my tote that had decorations in it. And that's the only way it could have got in here. I'm honestly, sometimes chickens can be loud when they're laying an egg. I hear them. They will scream. Let's see. Much can squeeze under the front door. Priscilla says we have 5 cats indoor, 3 bottle babies from last year. I feel sorry for any mouse that finds its way in here, right? My daughters. Oh, hi, beautiful lizard. Who is that? Anastasia Space? Let's see. I just think they're very destructive. Tina Ladybug. Hey there, Melody and everyone. Hi. Happy Sunday. Same. Red Silo. I have 4 cats. They're hunters. I found squirrel tails and bunny ears from them once. Oh, boy. Everyone's still saying, "Voon, that's awful." Yes, they've done some serious damage. Not one of the Obama kinds. And just a crazy. I put the green in the jar first and add the purple cabbage. Does it all turn purple? Because that's interesting. Thank you for taking care of that because I had to take care of one. No tracking on the seeds. No. You know what's weird? It was like 2 Italian pepper seeds. Well, 2 packs of Italian pepper seeds the next day after I placed, like when I placed my order, it said confirmed. The next day I got an email about a particular pepper. There was this Italian like red pepper that I wanted. It says it's now available. And I'm like, well, what the heck? I just placed an order. Okay, fine, screw it. I'll order those too. And I did. I got a confirmation those 2 were shipped, the 2 packs of seeds, but not the big order. I'm like, what is going, even Jimmy said that now today. He's like, yeah, what's going on with that? I mean, I didn't get the other 2 packs yet, but I got confirmation on both were paid for. And the one order is just 2 packs of, I think, my Italian red peppers, saying that they shipped. I still didn't get them, and yet my whole order is still missing. So I'm definitely going to have to, so I have no tracking number, Gear, none whatsoever. And I'm going to take Gear's advice from last night's Cosmic Cultivators Live and give them a call. I'm going to try to call them on tomorrow, Monday. Let's see. I'm saying hello to Miss Tina Ladybug. Tracy Brennan. Tracy, please tell me, because I know I'm behind. I don't have it right in front of me. Tracy, are you not the one that sent me all the seeds? Please say it's you. Oh my goodness. Is it? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right, friends? If anything gets in my cavern, according to the TV show Hoarder, said the average house is 5 to 7 mice. Oh my goodness. I'm experimenting and I'm going to see if I can hatch chicks in my oven, just the pilot light for warmth. I tested with a thermometer, 90 degrees. That's interesting, Jilly. Oh my goodness. Melody, New Hampshire Reds for chickens. Love them and been doing great with all this cold and ice. Red Silo. After the lives, it usually takes me a couple days. And I think it's crazy to get in and even see the live chat. So yeah, if you can write that maybe under my last video, I mean, I'll understand it, but that would be awesome because then I'm going to forget to come back to this and look. I have to work in the morning. Good night, everyone. I had fun, Melody. Nikki, thank you so much for coming. Sorry it turned into like the mouse conversation, but love you and miss you, girl. Everybody's saying good night to Nikki. Good night, lady. Have a good week. There's Joe. Hi, everyone. Hi, Joe. I was like, I think 5 minutes late for my own live tonight because I was in yours like to almost the very, very end. Plymouth Rock chicken is a good one. Lots of Alaskans have it. Lays big brown eggs. Oh, that sounds good. And Fisa. That sounds awesome. I'll have to hit you up on Instagram. My Renaissance. Hi, hey, Joey. Hey there, Garden State Gardener. Everyone's saying hello to Joe. It is awful, but some people hoard. Oh, it's disgusting too. Turns the brine pink. Okay. So you did not ferment it. See, I did fermented cabbage for the very first time last year. Green and red. Heirloom permaculture and preparedness. I'm so sorry. I know I'm probably behind. Hello, all. Hi. Thank you for coming and happy Sunday. I'm trying to just scroll just so I can see if I'm missing anyone. Everyone's still saying hello to Joe. Hello, Miss Mel. Good evening. Hello, Vineyard Chicks. How are you girls? Yes. Okay. There it is. Everyone, Saint Lady 5000 happens to be the lovely lady that I did, well, I showed Joe's and, the mail call is the one that sent me all of those amazing seeds. Could you imagine? What a generous gift. I kid you not. And I think I saw an email today. I have to say thank because there's so much on my brain. An email today on one of the things of the seeds. So again, thank you so, so much for all the amazing seeds. I started trying to separate, but I'm a little frazzled because I don't have any of my hot pepper seeds and they should be getting started now. So this company better have some type of an answer tomorrow. But yeah, if you did not see that, go back and look at all the seeds that she sent me. They're like different type of seeds on something I would normally do. And the arrays of because I wanted to have a rainbow bowl of cherry tomatoes. I have one of them right here. And the lemon drop right here. And that's where they came from. She's in here. I had a feeling it was her. So Saint Lady 5000, I love you. Thank you so much for that. Hello, girls. Good to see you. Peace, love. Hello, Gina. Hello, Chris again. Vineyard Chicks. Love you, girls. That was so, so nice of her to send me all those seeds. Boone says, oh, no snow here. We had rain for a few days. I am well, thank you. My American chickens like all colors, green, blue, brown, avocado, and beige. Really? Filling out mail, editing videos, figuring out what we're eating for dinner. I have to switch. Do you see me? My neck is starting to hurt. I don't have my tripod set up correctly this evening. Vineyard Chicks, love you, Miss Mel. Love you more, girls. You cease to amaze me. I'm maybe thinking about when we go to do the chickens for spring. I know the Vineyard Chicks have a video on their chicken build over there. I saw it a while ago. I don't know if we're going to result to a build like that for me to get some chickens. But I think what we talked about today is replacing the fence. Y'all know I had to do a bamboo fence, and my roommate, he is my friend, but he didn't take it down, and the winter just beat it up here. The winds here this winter have been absolutely terrible. So yes, we're getting another one. Made snowmen and had a little frostbite tree, and I don't like the cold as much. Oh, Shannon hasn't cooked dinner in 2 days. Hey, take a break. You are awesome, Ellie. No, and that's just unbelievable. Kelly's Corner, hello, happy Sunday. Saint Lady 5000, you're beyond words. I mean, I'll take whatever seeds you don't want. The array of seeds you sent me were just unbelievable, and a ton too. I am so blessed and very, very thankful to receive all those seeds from you. I'm happy to have you as a subscriber. I did say she does not have a channel. So everyone, great big shout out. Saint Lady 5000 is the one that sent me all those seeds. But hello again, Kelly's Corner. How are you? Homestead, etc. But I truly love your channel contents. Live Melody, thank you for being inclusive. Oh, you are so welcome, Erin. Thank you. Let me see. Melody's such a warm and welcoming person. I am. What can I say? No, Voon's a sweetheart, let me tell you. She knows if I don't call, it's just me. Either something's going on or whatever, but we'll be on the phone for like 4 hours to chat, me and her. Miss Mel, do you have snow still? Actually, it was raining, so no. There's some, but not really, girls. No, we actually got rain and the ice, they were talking about. But it said it was going to be on the power lines, knock the power out. Thank goodness that didn't happen, even though I'm prepared, obviously. It's been that she is, everyone here is. Oh. And look at what I found. This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to find. Oh, and Vineyard Checks. I absolutely love your hat. I think it's so super cute because I'm the girl. Well, I'm trying to let these bangs grow out. Should have never got them cut. But your hat is adorable. So stinking cute. I'd be wearing that hat with the ponytail out the back. But look at what I found. My sticker. It's got a big fat wrinkle in it. Isn't that just weird? It's sitting on the table. But I'm telling you, my season was so hectic last year that everything got all discombobbled. And let me see. Yeah, Shannon said they got 12 inches and still have it. Hi, Carla. Living a rogue life. Hi, sweetie, and all in chat. Not staying long. Just wanted to say hi. Hi. Hello. Howdy. We can share our snow if you want. No, girls, I've had enough snow, honey. I'm good. We had lots of frost this morning here in Southwest Louisiana. That's rare for us. I know. And like East Tennessee, they're getting snow and stuff like that. Like somebody was so excited to see it. And I'm like, blah. I'm like over it. Melody, we're going to see your banana cake. I know. I am. Cosmic Cultivators. I have to say this to the entire chat. My friends, Chris and Gina, Cosmic Cultivators, if you're not subscribed, go on over and do so, even if you're watching this back later. So I think he might have got called out. I don't know how the whole beginning of the story started, but makes an amazing banana cake and is doing like a hashtag, so anybody can join to do the banana cake. You have to go over and see it. I so want to spill the beans because I don't know who's going to go over, but let's just put it this way. You got to see what Chris is doing and wearing in this video, making banana cake. Okay. And I too am not going to do what he did, but I am going to make a banana cake, my version of banana cake. But funny video, go watch it. I think the number's what, 1010? Wait to get to 1010. It's hilarious. So there's my plug for Cosmic Cultivators. This is Melody. When are we going to see your banana cake? Hopefully within the next week or so, I'm hoping. Like not this week, next week. Let's see. We will send you a new sticker, Miss Mel. I'm so sorry, girls. My sticker's wrinkled. My sticker must have got put in the tote because I wasn't fully moved in. And I'm like, there's the girl's sticker. What a big fat wrinkle in it. Oh, I'm horrible. Oh, thank you, girls. That would be awesome. You're the best, Melody. Cosmic Cultivators, y'all know I absolutely adore you. And I'm glad I can make you laugh last night, but I will be honest, I was going behind myself and deleting off certain comments. Folks, if somebody goes live late at night, it's a little bit more adultly. And towards the end, it just got really funny on Cosmic Cultivators Live. And I was being fresh. So I was trying to make sure I could go back in and delete some of my comments. But I had Chris and Gina laughing. What can I tell you? It's later at night. But thank you, Chris and Gina. Melody, I have to... Okay, Boone, love you. Never banana cake. Are they different? Absolutely different, Shannon. And it's so good and it's moist. Cream cheese icing. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. That was an awesome video. I agree with Joe. It was hilarious. I was just like, oh, Cosmic Cultivators has a video out. And I'm watching, like, okay, it's probably going to be a cheesecake. No, it was banana cake. And I am going to say this part. And he's in his apron and then he slaps this banana on the table. And I was like, something's up with this video. Oh, I was dying, cracking up, laughing the entire time. It was hilarious. So I highly recommend you go over, watch it yourself. I'm not going to spill any more beans and leave them a comment. You won't be disappointed. I'm telling you. But good night, Boone. I love you. I will be calling you this week. I promise. Banana cake is my favorite go-to cake to make. Really, Mona? You should do the hashtag. If Chris and Gina want to post the hashtag, anybody can join and make your version of a banana cake. Not banana bread, banana cake. Good night, wonderful people. She says, good night, Booney. We love you. Thank you, everyone. You are all why we do what we do. No joke, for real. Thank you. This is an amazing community, and we are so thankful to be a part of it. I agree. The community, like the garden community, you know, just the whole community as a whole, not just the gardening aspect of it. The bakers, the cookers, it's just like such amazing people I've met along this journey that I'm telling you, I said it before, I'll say it again. I think YouTube saved my life. True story. And I became very friendly with quite a few people that I've met on YouTube. And if something was to happen or I'm in a jam or something, look at Joe. Sends me out seeds. And Joe, Saint Lady 5000, is the one who sent me all those seeds, is in here tonight. How about all those seeds that I did on that mail call? Unbelievable. I'm so grateful. But I understand exactly where Cosmic Cultivators are coming from. The people in this community, I like to keep it real. A lot of people say that's why they like to come to my lives or my videos. Hey, if I'm a hot mess that day, I'm a hot mess. I just keep it real as can be over here. I ain't gonna tell you to do something and teach you how to garden and it's gonna be like the wrong way. But real quickly, hold on, let me read another one. Oh my God, I just fast tracked the video. Hilarious. Jilly, don't say nothing now. Don't say anything. Let everybody go over and see it for themselves. I never heard of banana cake. Mennonite Farmhouse, it's delicious. Moist, cream cheese icing. Come on, girl, you bake your butt off too. Amazing, amazing. But Mennonite Farmhouse, before I forget about this, I'm a lover of shoe fly pie, not the wet shoe fly pie. Do you have a recipe for shoe fly pie? And have you or have you not made that on your channel? Used to get it up in the like Lansdale area, Pennsylvania, which is a lot of the Amish. And oh, it is the best stinking pie there is. It's called shoe fly pie, everyone. Just don't ever ask for wet shoe fly pie. It's not the same texture. I just saw the video. Brief, says Red Silo. Cosmic Cultivator, save it for a watch later. Oh my God, hilarious. Just went from the snippet. Brave man, laugh out loud. Red Silo says, I told you. It is stinking hilarious. Go over to Cosmic Cultivators and it will be the banana cake video and just watch it. It's worth the watch. Believe me when I tell you, especially if you know Chris. Oh, just so funny. Mel, I will make a banana cake tonight. Really, Jilly? No way. Let's see. Cosmic Cultivators has, okay, there's the banana cake video. The link's in the description because they too have a wrench. Cosmic Cultivators or Miss Andale, I don't know who to ask. Boone's gone. Do you have the hashtag? Because there's a hashtag like a banana cake challenge, I think. If I'm saying it right. I was hoping to make everyone smile. Well, they both did. He was hilarious. Let me tell you. I mean, if you don't know John at Willow Grow, he's known for like wearing like a banana hammock. No, a mankini or whatever. Somebody sent it to him as a joke. This banana cake recipe looked wonderful, delicious, and the video is just stinking hilarious. But anyone can join. That sounds so good, right? Kelly's Corner, delish. Miss Mel, nighttime for us. School day tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Much love to all. Vineyard Chicks, I love you so much. Let me know. You know, I'll just go like that. And I'm sorry, I have a wrinkle on my sticker. And I'm still going to support you all through Shed Wars. I have nothing against Shed Wars. I just don't have the time for it this year. But I love you girls. Laugh out loud. I'm always a hot mess when I make a video. I don't help people look so put together when gardening in August. Hey, I mean, some of y'all, if you go back and look, I think it's the main picture on one of my videos where I'm legs for days. I'm skinny. So I'm in like workout pants with a spandex top, and I was always told you don't walk on a bed. Talk about that position I was in, and isn't that the position that YouTube picked up to put as the main picture? It's me looking like I did that on purpose. But then I was watching a gardener, we'll just say, who said, yeah, you can walk on a bed as long as you just go lightly. And I'm like, oh, no, I find that out. But I agree, though, Carla. Thank you, Shannon. Okay, Shannon says I'm going to get in bed and read true crimes. I don't, girl, you are addicted to that. I could never read or watch that kind of stuff and then go to bed. I'd be up. So prayers to you. Love you per usual. Thank you, sweetheart, for coming. I have a recipe for shoe fly cake. Is that it? Yeah. Shoe fly. No, it's not cake. I think it's called shoe fly pie. Maybe it is. I don't know, girlie. Hook me up, will you? Because I need that in my life. I'm not taking the hour and some minute ride my fiance would that I used to be with. I'd be like, hon, can you please go get me a shoe fly pie? He'd be like, yeah, no problem. Because he always had hot cars and loved to drive. And he'd go right to Lancaster, Pennsylvania and come back. The one time that we came back with a wet shoe fly pie, I was like, what is that? It's not the same thing. The texture was so different. So I like just the regular shoe fly pie. It's so good. If you've never heard of it, it's sort of like molasses and sugar, and it just holds its shape. And oh my gosh, it's so good. I can't even explain it. I call mine banana pudding cake. Ooh, Mona, that sounds good. Hun. You are from PA. Do you make apple squares? Me, Erin? Yeah. I haven't made them for the channel though. It's like a cake you can add walnuts, but it's kind of like city chicken, something that Northeast Ohio, Michigan, and PA know. Yes. But you know, with this going on, I leave out all nuts, but yes. Okay, there it is. Jilly's got it. It's the hashtag banana hammock cake challenge. So if anybody wants to make a banana cake and join me and Cosmic Cultivator, because I absolutely said, yep, I'll make it. I have to dig through my recipes for sure. Because I don't want to do exactly what Chris did, but I do something like that. So yeah, I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to do the banana cake. Because not for nothing, I'm going to be so honest about this. Entenmann's used to put out this banana cake with their yellow icing with the fudge on the top. Oh my goodness, me and my daughter, and mainly me and my daughter, love that. And Entenmann's, I guess, doesn't make it anymore because I can never find it. And it was so good. Barb says, hey girl. Barb, how far behind am I? How long you been sitting in here to say hello? I love you, Barb. I was playing catch up on Barb's videos yesterday. And then someone else that I can't think, I'm just really bad with names tonight, said, hey Mel, just wanted to let you know I decided to change the name of my channel and add my name into it. I must have watched 6 in a row. So I think that's 2 channels I caught up on yesterday. But welcome, Barb's Country. How are you? Ooh, Lancaster, PA. Been there. Yes. Where to begin homestead. Delish, 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 delish. And I actually got my Sophia, my toy Yorkie from there, from a Mennonite. This particular Mennonite had half electricity and not. Super nice guy. He had electricity in his shop, but no electricity in his house. And that's where I got my toy Yorkie from, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And my Coco Chanel, the taller Yorkie, I got her from Maryland. There's a difference between shoe fly pie and wet bottoms. Yep. There's a difference for sure. Mennonite farmhouse. Yep. Oh man, I miss some shoe fly. Even if she's calling it cake, but shoe fly pie. I can't even. It's so good. I need that in my life right now. Yes, I used to love the Entenmann's cake too. They always discontinue the best stuff. So true, Erin. That was me, Melody, and I appreciate you, Kelly's Corner. I'm so sorry. I told you. I have like a delay tonight, and I'm hot tonight. I think it's hormonal. Kid you not. Yeah, so I binged watched like 6 of hers and some of Barb's. I still have to go over and do some more Barb's, but making my rounds, folks. Making my rounds. Shoe fly cake sounds good. It does, Teresa Shands. I used to be, yeah, Miss Southern Boy Prepper. It's now Kelly's Corner. In case y'all didn't know, or you had a brain fart like me. Just dug out my mom's recipe book stuff in there from her grandmother. Looks like we're bringing back the cooking videos. Red silo, really? That's awesome. I'm going to try to stick to... Okay, so here you go. Obviously, I'm still going to bring you along for me to plant seeds, so forth and so on, and I will bring you along in the gardening season, but like one day a week is, one day a week is going to be the prepping and preparing. Another day of the week, I am going to be cooking and then baking. So, they usually say like YouTube wants you to stick to one niche. I can't, because I'd be bored out of my mind during the winter. So my channel is gardening, the preparing and prepping with cooking, preserving, and baking. There you have it, all rolled in a nutshell. So if that's what you like, you're at the right channel. So yeah, I'm gonna, since I record 6 days a week and the garden season will probably be really busy, I'm still gonna make time for the preparing and prepping. Oh, and guess what the big news is? You ready for this? So you know how I was well, if you're new here, maybe you didn't know this. I have 3 grown children. My daughter is 34 or 35. I forget. She was born in 86. And I don't know what she is. Every other day she changes. She's either vegan or she's all organic, whatever. Her and I are oil and water. It happens. And I offered her so much homegrown stuff last year and she didn't show up for any of it. She's like, no, I'm going to go to this farm and blah, blah. I'm like, whatever. This year, okay, and my sons were busy working. So definite confirmation. Yesterday was my son Johnny's birthday. Great big shout out to my son Johnny, who now is 27. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm older than a bag of rocks. I kid you not. So we were going to get together yesterday afternoon and have eggplant parm. I always cook his favorite dinner for his birthday. But I said to him, why don't we just reschedule? Because I know he was having his party that night out somewhere in Philadelphia, and I wouldn't go there if he paid me to. So I just told him, be safe, be careful, and have a great time. And then we'll get together. So I always do that. I make my kids' favorite meals. Johnny and I spoke during the week, and he's like, Mom, I'm definitely going to need produce this year. And I was like, oh, you know what? Hell to the no. Because you kids were so lazy, which is probably the wrong word. And you just couldn't even show up here to get produce. He's like, I'm really going to need it this year, Mom. I'm like, I told you this stuff was happening. I said, all right, He's like, it's not that I was being lazy. I was working all the time, which he was. And he was only 26. He's living life. What are you going to do? So I'm trying to do this thing like, what do you need me to grow? So Johnny, of course, he's peppers, tomatoes, eggplant. So I thought I was going to cut back on my tomatoes. I'm not exactly sure now how many tomatoes I'm going to be planting because of the factor. I think I'm at 7 people or families, however you want to word it, that want me to grow for them. So my niece, it's her husband, and the 4 kids. So that's like 5, 6 people right there I got to grow for. Then you have my son, Johnny, who's single, not married, no children. He's 20. He's now just recently turned 27 as of yesterday. Wants me to grow. I'm going to grow for Jarrett and Lindsay. And the real shocker is, I said to my roommate, I'm not offering my daughter anything. I'm just going to let her do her like she always does. If she was to ask me, that would be different. Of course I would. She's blood. She didn't ask me to. Her fiance did. Her fiance said when something came up about gardening, he's like, well, we'll be needing some of that produce this year. And I was like, oh, you mean she's going to actually come over and get it? Because I don't mind doing it. Don't have me do that. And then I'm scrambling on trying to preserve. So there you go. I think I'm up to like 6 people I'm growing food for this year, but all within my family. So there's that. I mean, a lot don't know what city chicken or apple squares are. I do, Erin, but it's okay. Barb's Country Home. I love your sticker. I know. I actually, like I said, I'm so sorry that I got a wrinkle in, look, the Vineyard Chick sticker. But I found my stickers. I have to figure out where I'm putting them. Look at how beautiful Barb's sticker is. See, Barb, I have it. I love you. Barb's sticker is very, very pretty. I am waiting on Indiana Backyard Gardener, who might be doing my stickers from the last time she texted me. I just have to check in with her this week. So hopefully I have stickers I can send out to everyone. Oh, Huga. Hi, Melody. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Where have you been? Everyone? IG Homestead in the house. Used to be CB. Awesome. Red Silo Hum said the best recipes are the ones from our elders. That's so true. Okay, here she comes. Mennonite Farmhouses. I found a recipe for shoe fly pie whoopie pies that I haven't even tried. Oh, you did? Okay, well, I need some shoe fly pie, so can I get a copy of the recipe, please? Or are you going to make it? Whoopie pies are great. I love them. Mel, look for my banana cake tomorrow night. I find I need one ingredient I have to get tomorrow. Really, Jilly? You're going to make it that fast? Well, make sure you use the hashtag. That's awesomeness. I definitely will. It's food related, so I would say that's the same. A lot of those old recipes call for things like lard, and we just rendered 3/4 of it, so it's game on. You know, I used to use a lot of lard. It would be sold like in a green and white box. I don't know if somebody remembers that, but I think that's one of the things I'm lacking for my prepping and preparing. I have a big thing of Crisco in case electricity goes out, if you don't know that trick. And I guess for like biscuits, but yeah, I don't want to spill the beans, but stay tuned. I have a recipe coming out. Super easy, super quick, 2 things. I'm not going to say anything more than that. Just watch the videos this week. You'll see. But I have to get some lard. I got to get lard in the house big time. You know, pumpkin roll whoopie pies. Ooh, lard is best for cookies and crust. Yep, I agree, Jilly. Yesterday was my birthday too. Happy birthday, Johnny. Oh, was it Kelly's? That's awesome. Happy birthday. Yeah, so he went out with his boys. They're police officers or ex-military. And my daughter and her fiance went. But I didn't see any pictures of my Jarrett and his girlfriend Lindsay, so I don't think that they went. So someday this week, I guess we'll catch up, and I'll be making some eggplant parm for my son because he may look Irish. Somebody left a comment and said, oh, he looks like his dad. And I'm like, well, I don't know about all that. He might be a little bit short. As I said before, my husband was the first guy I ever dated that was short. And I saw all the red flags, and I still married him, first short guy ever. But But anyway, I did get Johnny and Jared out of the deal, so that's worth it to me. But Johnny has like my color and the blue eyes. So yeah, he looks like his mama, but he's built like his dad's side of the family. But happy birthday, Kelly's Corner. Oh, do you? Where to begin, Homestead? That's awesome. Oh my God, if my mama offered me the bounty that you have, I would be there in a hot minute. Eggplant parm is my fave too. Yum. Yeah, so I think I'm going to surprise them with like some chicken parm. Because I said to him, I felt like I didn't want to pull him away. My son is such a gentleman. This was before noon yesterday when I had called him. Because I had my son yesterday at 11:59. 1 minute before 12 noon. True story. 27 years ago now today. Anyway, so I called him and I was like, happy birthday. You know, I love you. And I said, where are you at already? And he said, the VFW, I think. And I'm like, oh, you are? And he's like, yeah, after this, I'll be at your house. You know, we'll do the eggplant. I'm like, how about we don't? We'll just reschedule it for another time. My son went to the VFW. There's a gentleman that used to be like a coach at his high school for golf. He always stays in touch with them. They call him Pop. So Johnny was there because I saw the pictures today visiting Pop yesterday at like before noon, you know. My son hangs out with some older gentlemen. He's just super polite. So that's where he was. And I thought, I'm just going to let him go, do his thing for the day, not feel like he has to rush to quick leave here to go to his party for last night. I mean, I just said, be careful. Don't, you know, just be careful, honey, and watch in case we get any ice for the streets. And he goes, I will, Mom. I said, all right, I love you. And that was it. And his pictures today didn't seem crowded, and it seemed like he had a good time. So I'll catch up with them and we'll do the eggplant parm. But I agree, though, Erin. I was getting so mad last year. I was like getting sick that they weren't coming to pick the stuff up. Cheese pie recipe in there I haven't had since I was knee high to a grasshopper. I love that saying. 2XL. I gave away 18 shirts so far. Only 4 people are below 2X. Let me know how to proceed. A red silo. Thank you, Erin. My kids went grocery shopping at my house. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I mean, a lot of what I did when I first got here, you know, I do have some other videos. And when I was just like saying, like, I got a plan. I want to get this house My roommate had zero food in here. None. He couldn't even feed himself. And that's a true story. So I focused on getting food, and then I had this funny feeling shit was gonna get funny. So I took the boys down the basement, showed them over Christmas, and I said, if you ever need anything, just go shopping. So I did do the pantry challenge for the month of January. I just didn't pick up a camera to record what we're eating that night. But I showed you one of the freezers out of the other three. Not bad. So I wasn't at the grocery store for the whole month of January. I shopped literally in my own house and down in the cellar where the other pantries are. So basically, I went to the Acme the other day. Get ready for this video. I'll give you a little, I went to the Acme out of pure laziness because it was close by. And I think because we had to stop somewhere near there. I kid you not, I did a video on the food haul, and I'm telling you what, I don't care how lazy I am or how I don't feel like going to a store. I got cushy, like not having to go to a store. I was like, I'll just shop at my own place. I went to the Acme. It's ACME here in Pennsylvania. I literally think I got like 20 items, and it was like $170. So yeah, I did that video, and you can hear that I was pissed, and I talk about it. Like I said, I'm not shopping there anymore. Who else thinks this is a lot? Who else thinks this is a small little tiny order? I mean, it was like nothing. So I'm not going there anymore. They were always very like high in price. So I do have that video that's coming out this week as well. My little food haul. After a month of not food shopping, like a month and a week, I stopped in the Acme, and it was like $170, like that. So you'll see. I'll be posting it. Use the leaf lard. It's best for the baking. Who be saying hi, Aaron? You might as well do shed wars again. Big life gear. I know, right? I can't though. It's all the weighing and stuff. I have to like garden at my own pace this year because I'm wasting my money with another storage unit. So I've really got to it's this basement. I mean, the whole middle. If you go back and watch video, I quickly show the middle. I mean, it's pretty bad. There's a lot to be done down there. And I have a torn, well, at the time it was a slight tear of my Achilles heel with tendonitis. And I think the last gardening season, I must have done more damage because it's been bothering me even staying off of it. So with that being said, I can't do shed wars this year. I mean, there's not a picture on the walls in here. I have to literally move in. When you recorder, if you can order one, so I send it. Melody, I give food away, and they say you pick it, and we will be there. I say if you need it, you can pick it. I usually harvest and process it for us. People here are lazy. Yeah, well, speaking of that, I'm going to take some advice of the neighbor. What I think I'm also going to do this year, if I ever get my seed order, I mean, do I sound like I'm sweating just a little bit because I have none of my hot pepper seeds here? I am. I'm sweating it. I need my order to get here, but I'm probably going to plant some extra plants and see how that goes for a table outside to locally sell around here, and also some produce just to make back, maybe even if I make back like $60 for like seeds next year or something. So I'm going to try my hand at it for the community. That's what it's called here. And see how that goes. So last year I had a guy walk up to me and literally shove money in my hand, and I was like, no, just take it. He's like, don't do that. It's your seeds, it's your time, it's your energy. I'll buy whatever you don't want, So I mean, I made $20. But I ended up being very friendly with his wife. I didn't really put effort into trying to sell anything, really, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, these kids better come through this year, because I am not going to do all that. I mean, literally go to the grocery store today and you might be on a $300 budget, and $200 of it is all produce. So, lazy, laugh out loud. Yeah, Gary Shed Wars is great. You should try it sometime. I know you're trying to talk them into it. My dog was sick. She means the world to me, so I was preoccupied with her slowly getting better. Aw, that's understandable, Huga. Hopefully, full recovery. I will say prayers for your puppy, your doggy. Apple Tree Urban Homestead. Annette, hello, how are you? Hey, Annette here from Apple Tree. We lost most of our veggie gardens due to the hot weather here in Brent. I cannot even get over that. That is absolutely horrible, Annette. I am so sorry, sweetheart. But happy Sunday and welcome in. That sucks. Can I say that? Yes, I agree, Erin. Lots of prayers for your fur baby. Julie says, my local butcher sells me lard for a 3-gallon container. It's pristine. Oh, it's awesome. $5. Nice. Yes, a great big welcome to Apple Tree Urban Homestead. That's a shame. You put all that work into your garden. You know, you can't really do anything about the weather. I mean, look at what I went through last year, and I felt like a whiner complainer on YouTube last year because it's like more tomatoes. I mean, I don't think I even expected that garden to be so prolific the way that it was. I was burned out. So yeah, I don't think it'll exactly be, I think the rounded estimate originally in the garden was 130 tomatoes. That wasn't including what was in pots. And then I had extra tomatoes that grew in my soil pile. And then I had a side garden. So if I had to round it off, it was probably about 250 tomato plants. I probably wouldn't go to that extreme, but I don't know. I love tomatoes. What can I tell you? And I like all the breeds and everything. So who knows? I don't have an exact idea yet because I normally do that video that says these are what tomatoes I'm growing this year. So that video will come out as soon as I get my order. Same with peppers. I always do those videos. Thank you, dear. Thanks, Erin. Seizures had my attention. Oh, that's understandable. I know I keep hearing about these Peter peppers. What are they? Will take a bit to grow for their next video. Huh. I heard them on someone else's channel too. Now it's like curiosity is going to kill the cat. Do I need to be asking for some Peter peppers? No, you know what? Joe's on here. Joe, I have to say something, my friend. I don't know who has this, really, to be honest with you. And I seen it on Baker Creek, and I was like, holy cow, putting it nicely. John at Will It Grow has some. It's the Python bean. Oh my gosh, if anybody has some of those seeds, if you could send me some, if you hear this now or after the fact, please send me that. I think that that is awesomely crazy. And I would love to grow that right over the one side where I did the melons, right on the fence. I mean, did you see that? It's like a python bean. Like, you could probably feed a village off of that. So yeah, that's what I want. Mennonite Farmhouse, I hear you right there. Mennonite Farmhouse says, good night. I was up late the last 2 nights. I missed Lisa's live Friday night because it was kind of glitchy here, you know, with the electric and stuff like that. Didn't fully go out, but, you know, lost internet on Friday night. Saturday, I already told you, so I got woken up and then I was in Cosmic Cultivators Live. So yeah, I'll watch Lisa's back and super happy for her. Joe is such a good guy. That was ever so kind of him to do that. Great big shout out again to Lisa for making it to 1K. I'm very, very happy for her. I know she wanted to get there and now she's there. And now the work comes. But yeah, thank you, girly. And let me know about that shoe fly pie. If you want to like send me the recipe or if you're going to make it on your channel, please let me know. Thanks, Kelly. I truly appreciate that. Everyone say goodnight to Mennonite Farmhouse. Hugo, we know what it's like to have sick fur babies. It's the worst. That is so true. Oh my gosh. Like my heart, when I lost our family dog, it was like the worst thing I ever experienced. Oh, just pie. I haven't had that in so long. Also yummy. She had one and we had her 3 weeks inside. I cannot imagine what you are going through. Okay, Miss Andale, thank you. I'm hungry enough to eat the south and out of northbound raccoon. I have been listening to lives all day. Had to go eat. I got shakes. Have a good night all. Jilly, you sound like me now who could go all day without eating. Go eat, girl. Eat, as they would say in Italian, munja, munja, munja. You should not go all day without eating. Don't do what I do. Okay, yes, that breaks my heart. I want to do a food haul video. but I seriously only spend 30 every 2 weeks. Milk, bread, and sugar, then odds and ends. Not much of a haul. Definitely hauls of homesteaders, I guess. You could do it. Don't have anybody tell you that you can't. You could just explain, like, what you get or whatever, how often you go, and you try to stay into a particular budget and get your odds and ends in there. I would do it. Why not? Melody, did you do any physical therapy for your ankle or not because of COVID? Good question, Huga, because I kind of got, yelled at, but in a text message, like, well, I didn't know your foot was hurt. Yeah, you have insurance, go get it done. And I'm thinking, I literally hibernated in the house when they said the spikes were up. So initially, when I did the damage, I knew when I did it, I was wearing flip-flops and I did it with a shovel. Okay, I heard like a pop and my foot just didn't feel good. I feel like everything I did last year and every part of my body was hurting, and we're in winter and my foot really does hurt. So no, I didn't go get another MRI. I didn't do it yet, but I guess I will. But I was in a compression boot, not for as long as I was supposed to be in it. The boot, I think, was heavier than my whole entire body. And I also lost my home around the same time, and I got so frustrated with this compression boot that I threw it down the steps. I should have just packed it away and put it in my storage unit, but I didn't think to do that like a dum-dum, and I threw it out. So if it gets worse, I guess I'll just have to go to the doctor to tell the doctor to send me to go get the MRI, which is usually at the hospital near here, and I'm not really trying to go near a hospital. Oh, well, yep, get some grub, belly acres. I agree. If the kids don't show up, take some to them and smack the crud out of them with a huge zucchini gear. You got to go back and see my huge zucchinis I was growing last year. Enormous. That's funny, though. Smack the crap right out of them. Thank you, Melody. You are welcome. Urban Homestead. Produce is not cheap. Hits or miss. The grocery store shop. My 86-year-old neighbor has a small garden, and she always gives us stuff. Or she says, come pick what you need. Scallions have come in handy a lot. Yeah, like if you don't have the room to grow onions, you can grow bunching onions. And you can also grow scallions in replace of onions. Just an FYI. My tiny garden. Hi, how are you? Happy Sunday. Saying hi, everyone. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to get there on these comments. Got to join the Peter Pepper Challenge. What is it? I just have to grow the pepper. I'll grow it. Do you have the video? Post the link, Joe. How would I miss that? I know I'm bad at leaving comments, but I do watch people's videos. Yeah, I'll join that challenge with no problem. Oh my God. She is like a grandma. We take care of her too. That's too cute. Garden State Gardener has a Peter Pepper challenge on who can grow the longest. Ooh, Peter Pepper. You should get some seed melody. Absolutely. I was in this thing for Shed Wars last year, growing the longest pepper, and I did, but I never heard anything come out of it. So yeah, I'll do it, Joe. Count me in, my friend. Chinese green noodle bean, a big leg. No, it's called a python something. It's under Baker's Creek. It's like real wide. I mean, it's wide, Joe, and real long, like a python snake type of bean. Is it a climber? I'm sure it is. That's going to need to be held down. But that is spooky looking, but yeah, cool. And that could feed a lot of people. So I'm pretty sure it's the python noodle bean. Just look up python. It was definitely under Baker's Creek. I got to have that in my life. Hi, LP. Hello, happy Sunday. It's probably taken me forever to get to people's comments. I'm so sorry. I've been listening, cooking, so no typing. Sorry, but have a great week. Gotta love her. Gotta love LP. You too, LP. Thank you for listening. Living a road life. Good night, all. It's been a long day and gotta work tomorrow. Love you. You love to work, though. She's such a hard worker. Living a rogue life. You have yourself a great week. I'm spending time with our elders. They certainly know all the secrets for sure. They really do. And a lot of people don't give the elderly, the senior community enough respect. I kid you not. She tries to pay my son or husband for oh, they're so sweet like that. Where to Begin Home says, good night, everyone. See you all next week. If not before, I love you all. Love you too. Again, you did not have to do that with Cosmic Cultivators with seeds that you won. You know me, I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I will be over and be binge watching videos. You're the next one on my list. Oh, I did get a book. I don't know what I did with it. It's not the book from that I wanted that Leanne has from Mennonite Farmhouse. I still have to order that one. But I needed something just to be able to write, like, with the bigger squares. This is all they had at TJ Maxx, and this thing was literally $10.59, so like $11. It's like, yeah, it was $9.99. It's a hard copy that just says 2022 with the calendar. Bigger spots to write so I can keep track of like my videos and write who goes live when and when they post their videos. So that I did get, but I didn't get the other, I'll call it a house planner book yet, because I still have to order it. Since I have 2 orders out there that are missing, I'm like, I better hold off until I figure out where my seeds are. Peace, love, Carla. I have been diagnosed with BPPV, position vertigo, as well as high blood pressure. Oh no, that's not good. Back had to step away for a second. It's okay, Miss Andel. Apple Tree Urban Homestead. Sorry, that's a rough combination. My goodness, I know that's what I was thinking. Erin, you're the best. Erin says, good night, everyone. Stay safe and warm and have a great week. You as well, my darling. It's not nice, but I will get through it. Chinese python snake bean. Damn. Leave it to Joe. That's it, Joe. Oh my gosh, have you seen those? I don't know if Joe can post the link so you can at least see what it looks like, but I need that seed in my life. I want to freak some people out too. No, just kidding. But that's got to be able to feed a lot of people. I so want that. There it is, the Chinese python snake bean. Miss Andale says, Garden State Gardener, Peter Pepper registration video. Oh, that's awesomeness. If anybody wants to join that challenge, AKA snake melon or snake gourd. Okay, Joe, is it like, I don't know if you know this or not, but is it like a green bean, but in this monstrous size, or is it like a melon? And if it's like a melon, do you know what type of melon it is? AKA snake melon. Okay, so what kind of melon is it? Because I have, like, my kids all love like cantaloupe and honeydew. I don't, but they do. So I'm curious to exactly what it is. My tiny garden saying hello to Miss Andale. Tell us about your trays behind you. Huga says, Huga, these are just, I just got the shelves up yesterday. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelf right here on this side. And this one's 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. I brought up some heating mats. I have a video for that. I just put some of my trays up here with the 75 cell counts in them. If you're behind on the, you know, growing for beginners, these are on there. So I have just 3 trays, and then over here I have onions and like leeks that I started. I don't have anything else there. Over there, some more different size cups and trays and stuff like that. Over there is my other onions that I planted. I need Walla Walla onions. I definitely didn't plant enough, but I don't have the seeds. Red burgundy onions, yellow onions, and white onions. This is some broccoli and some cabbage, and then just empty containers down there for right now. So it's not done. I just brought the trays up yesterday, like the shelves up and the lights up yesterday. So this is exactly how I grew 5,226 of food, and that's to have it grow inside my dining room. The lights are from Target. The bulbs are from Home Depot. So gardening on a budget, hop on board to the videos and take a look. I'm going to do it with you. It's just to prove my point. Hey Joe, State Gardener, picked up Chinese snake curved cucumber seeds right before you sent the cucumber list out. Still going to grow them. Oh, that's awesome, Red Silo. Rare seeds. Okay. It's supposed to taste like a string bean. See? Oh, I'm telling you, I gotta have that in my life. Good start. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting there. I did do a video since I'm bringing newbie people along, you know, I don't know how else to say that. Showing like everything, even if it's like something I did last year, I'm just going over it for this year and proving my point that you can economically grow right in your house. You don't need anything real expensive. The next video for that, because what was it? Yesterday's video was how to figure out your last frost date and the back of the seed telling you how many weeks. So yeah, go watch that video. And then I have the video because believe it or not, I get people that ask me what's the heat mat and how they think they're too expensive. They are like $24. But I also said you can use it like a sheesh, I'm having a brain fart. A heating pad. If you can find a straight square heating pad, you can put this whole entire tray right on top of the heating mat. And that's it. And you can germinate your seeds. Then we'll get into, once they come up, what we do next. It's a thing called up potting. But, you know, a lot of people are planting things early, probably earlier than they should. You have to really pay attention to when your last frost is, because it's not a definite, you know what I mean? And you don't want to be like some of the people last year put their stuff down that got hit with the frost. So that's not good. And even that email that I got that said we're going to get an early spring did say we are going to get hit with a snap of cold right after that. So I'm like, you got to be careful. They can't give me an exacto. Mine's the 16th to the 20th, or the 22nd is my last approximate frost date here. Let's see. Good start. Nice. GSG, thank you for being so generous and kind. Super excited to grow the bitter melon. My friend challenge, accept it. Groovy broadcast saying hello. Hi, welcome. So yeah, so that's what's coming out this week. Let me see. I'm going to backtrack. Well, one, we got the one mouse. Hopefully there's no more. Two, I have to call and find out where my seed order is tomorrow. I have heat mat video to put out this week. I have that $170 food shopping haul, which was horrible. I have that to put out this week. And I'm making 2 things that are going to be posted this week and bringing you along still. You know, if I go to do hot pepper seeds, if they ever get here, maybe I'll just do a random live during the day and bring these along. That's what Nikki did. Keep herself company. I just ordered some. Joe. Wait, I just saw milkweed like out the corner of my eye, which is under Baker's Creek, because I get a lot of monarch butterflies, and I'm like, should I order from Baker's Creek some milkweed, because they love it. They have to eat that in order to turn into a butterfly. Joe says, I just ordered some for you. A pig leg. I needed to buy some milkweed for myself. They should come in 2 weeks for you. That is awesomeness. Thank you, Joe. You're like the bomb.com. But milkweed, doesn't that help with the monarch butterflies? They need it. The caterpillars need it to eat, because I think it's beautiful. And yeah, I was thinking about getting some because I had a good bit. If I was missing one thing in my garden last year, bug related, I'd have to say it was probably the praying mantis. Yes. Yeah, I wanted to get some of that. Praying mantis is probably the only thing that didn't come into the garden last year. Not that I saw. Hummingbirds did, all the good bugs. You know, of course, you're going to get a couple of bad bugs, but this was a piece of property that's never been touched with no pesticide, no nothing. So we'll have to see how the garden does this year. Oh my goodness, the Garden State Gardener, you are too sweet, right? I can't even. I think my roommate's going to freak out when he's going to be like, what is that that's growing? I don't even think I'm going to tell him. Maybe I won't tell nobody and just let them come here and be like, what is that? So yeah, I'm super excited. Thank you, Joe. Again, you are the bomb.com. I kid you not. You're amazing. And I know that John at Willow Grove had them, and I was like, I was looking at them. I want them, you know, and he didn't say anything. So I was like, I got to get my hands on them. But I'm afraid to place any orders now until my order comes in. So wish me luck. And I do have a mail call coming out this week as well. That is from, listen, I'm seed happy, okay? I'll take all the seeds that nobody wants. I'm that girl. And I did pick up these. I didn't pick up really anything, but I grew these before because I'm like a sunflower lover. I grew these before. This particular one, I'm telling you, looked almost chocolate to me. But I want to see, is there a chocolate sunflower? Because I grabbed these, but I'm trying to find the chocolate ones to go into my sunflower collection this year. So if anybody knows the name of the chocolate ones or has some few seeds you could spare, that would be awesome. I guess in the store I didn't have my glasses on. I thought they were the chocolate ones. These are the purple ones. But then I thought to myself, didn't they look chocolate in the sun? So I'm looking for the ones that look chocolate. I grew them before. I can't think of the name of them. Trying to do that. Okay, back to the mail call. I have a mail call that's coming up from Cajun Hydroponics, who sent me an awesome sticker. I'll give you a, and so you'll have to come back to watch that. That will be a mail call this week. Chocolate sunflowers, that's wonderful. Hygge, it's gorgeous. So let's see, this will be my, so I just built a garden last March. I don't know, what was it the year before when I lost my home? Anyway, I had the chocolate ones there. And of course, don't have the seeds anymore, but I absolutely love incorporating sunflowers and bringing in the hummingbirds, and there's canary yellow like finches here. I mean, the only thing I didn't have, which is what I was saying, was praying mantises. So if I can get praying mantises here, I mean, do you know you could go under Amazon and order praying mantises, but they send you on a god-awful, obscene amount of them. I want them to come naturally. I did it before, and that was the only thing that didn't come here last year. So, and I found my hummingbird feeders, which are all glass. I have to figure out how I'm hanging them here so I could feed the hummingbirds. But I am looking forward, sort of, I might not seem it. I'm looking forward to hopefully a very blessed and bountiful season this year. I don't know if anything will be different because I used the soil last year. I mean, it all should be fine this upcoming season. But yeah, so I'm going to be growing for a lot of people. But it's my family. I mean, my niece lives in Maryland now. She was here like 8 or 9 times to pick up my grandson. Never once stopped here. And I was like, what are you all rolling in the money? You know, and then wanted food towards the end of the season when I was processing stuff. So I set it all straight with them all, except for Jared and Lindsay, because he doesn't bug me for anything but basil, that boy. Good kid. All my kids are good. Just me and my daughter are like oil and water. So yeah, so I said it before. What did I get the time before I all showed you? Well, I used this pack of seeds as my reference on how you can figure out your last frost date. And it's in the zinnia family, but it's gazinias, okay? And look at them. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Like, that means I absolutely love it. I'm so looking forward to this gardening season and being able to enjoy it and not just like go, kill myself, because I'm not supposed to be in that heat. And I think that's another reason why I feel gardeners burn out, because I have upper respiratory disease and like immune deficiency, issues. And when the humidity is that high, I'm supposed to stay in the house. And I did, and I was out there every single day, and I think I just feel drained. I even see a couple extra wrinkles from all that gardening. I kid you not, I'm stressing about it. So I'm looking forward to not worrying this year. Let me tell you, I've been gardening for so long that we all get doubts, we all have mistakes, things die. I mean, it happens to the best of us. So if you're going to be a gardener, don't even worry about it. It happens to the best of us, right? But me, I don't know, somebody should have came along and been like, simmer down. You're going to end up having I'm surprised I didn't have what happened to Carla from living a rogue life, who suffered a heat stroke out there. I mean, it was that stinking hot here, and every day, morning and night, I was out there. It was ridiculous. So I think that's why I feel a little tired about gardening and may not have seemed enthused. I worry constantly. this company's making me mad. It's like, come on, you're making my anxiety worse. I need my hot pepper seeds so I can get started. I'm bringing people along, and we're going to start doing our pepper seeds. I was hoping to do them this weekend and didn't get to do them. So, but I'm not going to worry about it because I think I looked back on an old video um, from last season saying something about something I planted in March, whether it was peppers or tomatoes, whatever I did. I did it like February, March, no, May. So I don't know if I was ahead of the game and knew the frost was going to be the way it was last year, but I planted them late. So needless to say, I want to enjoy my garden season, and this is why I'm incorporating a lot more different and beautiful. This is why the milkweed I wanted, because I get a lot of really pretty butterflies. And I thought these were different. I have zinnias, but I don't have anything like this. And you saw the last time I found this lemon queen. And hold up, I'm so excited about this. I'm wondering where on the property I can have just a cut flower garden, because I told you the last time I bought the sunflower cutting gold, I did my homework, and these absolutely are so that you can put them in a vase. I mean, how gorgeous are these? That I'm already like scheming of like where I can plant like flower garden. So who knows? It says yellow with black center for mass production of cut flowers, no branching. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I seem tired because I am tired, but needless to say, that's because I'm doing a lot here and so forth and so on. But there's going to be so much beauty in my garden, and I learned a lot about that new garden last year, that I'm going to definitely have my table and chair or my hammock somewhere in between that garden where I can just lay down and relax. Watch. Let's see. Those are beautiful. Those gazinias are beautiful. My tiny garden, aren't they? I've never seen it. My hummingbird feeder broke when I moved, going to find a new one this year. Huga, I couldn't find mine. I thought they got smashed, you know. Crap happens when you move. But I did find them. I just had to figure out how I'm going to mount them up high enough. I was thinking, I call them fisher hooks that you can put it, you know, like a pot on or something. But I think I have 3 of them, maybe 4. I don't know. But the hummingbirds were phenomenal here. Just absolute beauty here last year. And that, like I said, this outback has never been touched. Jimmy's parents never used a backyard. They never used a pesticide. They never used a grass killer. So as of right now, I'm very fortunate to have built my garden where I did. My roommate kept insisting that's where the full sun is. He wasn't kidding. It's full sun in that area. So I'm just excited for other things besides just the food. I'm excited for all the beauty. But I've never in my life, I don't know if there's anything else like this, because I have like solid colors. I'm looking for like the lime green zinnia. Like, I am looking for that. Haven't found it yet, but I am looking for the regular. It's like a lime green big head zinnia. I'm looking for that. But I don't know if there's more in this zinnia family. I did see Joe's, I didn't see the whole video. I'm going to watch it later on this evening. The video that he did on the burpee catalog. I happened to be going on to see my son's pictures, and I saw they posted the burpee catalog, and I'm like, huh, so did Joe. So I think burpee is affordable. Like, this was $1.99. So, I mean, if you're struggling in today's world, which is understandable, get your seeds wherever you can, you know? Just to put some beauty. Remember, if you're going to garden or grow anything, always grow something pretty, something that will make you happy and smile. I mean, are you kidding me? These are going to look gorgeous in the garden this year. And I'm so stoked to be able to do some calendula. I know they have calendula in another color, but I don't have that one. So, and I got a little organized. I found a couple of my zinnias that I saved. I hope this is the seed. It looks like it's the seed. And that was just from one head. So I have zinnias seeds if anybody needs any. What else did I save? I think that it took me a while to figure out what the plant was because the storm knocked over some of my sunflowers, but I was growing the Mexican sunflower and the storm ripped it up by its root, and I just left it, and it grew like a round bush. But when you go to take the heads off, it's prickly. It kind of hurts your hand. So drying it, it kind of has that same feeling for your fingers. But I did get some of the Mexican sunflower, which is absolutely gorgeous. So remember, if you're, oh my goodness, yep, chocolate sunflower. I know I have to find them. So yeah, even if you're going to garden or you're going to plant vegetables, whatever I mean, herbs even, just to try your hand at it, at least plant yourself something beautiful to look at. I am looking for some other color poppies. My roommate said something yesterday that disturbed me. Let me make sure, let me catch up. Those are beautiful. Your trays look great. Okay. Chicken went crazy over the sunflowers when they were done. Love the seeds. Yeah, absolutely. Those are very pretty flowers. Thank you, Teresa. Pick up marigolds too. Well, that's a big thing that this mouse got into. I was saving so many marigold seeds, and the mouse had poop all over the floor from the marigolds, literally. So flowers are beautiful. I agree, Miss Andell. Don't order from Burpee Magazine. Too expensive. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's for them. Okay, well, that's good to know, because that is exactly where I found the Fairy Morse. This one there. And I found the calendula there. And this purple one, Home Depot. And this one was Home Depot. So that was my little snagger. But I'm trying to find the chocolate ones. Oh, and I also had grabbed this, which is the cut and grow. They're like the cut ones. I don't think they grow again. Do they, Joe? It says yellow with black center for mass production of cut flowers. Non-branching. Folks, I am so super excited to try this. Last year, I think I planted the teddy bear sunflower. It was cute. I wasn't really impressed. This, I'm so excited to plant this and get some knowledge about this type of sunflower to see, like, if you cut it, does it grow more? Because that's the unfortunate thing about a Russian mammoth. You'll get the big gigantic head, but you'll get one head. And I grew a 14-footer last year, but I'm super excited about these. So anything that has some beauty in it, I'm welcoming it from, you know, into my garden. Joe is right, because I just showed you those. They were all from my local Home Depot. How long do frozen whole tomatoes last? They can last a pretty long time, Huga. I still have frozen tomatoes in my freezer. And I think I did a chocolate large cherry tomato, I think. Let me see if it's on here. Hold on, because I think it might. Tomato Roma. It's not on that one. Let me see if it's on my other one, because I grew from these last year. Let's see if it says what kind of tomato is in this one. Beefsteak. Now, wonder where oh, it just said reconnecting live. I don't know what happened there, folks. I think it was a chocolate cherry tomato. They were delicious. That's the one color that I don't have. And I don't know. Is it called sun gold cherry tomato? I don't think I got that one either. But I'm really looking forward to, like I said, the flowers, a lot of the cherry tomatoes. I'm just really looking forward to it. But they will last a good long time in your freezer. But if you're planning on growing some tomatoes, if you already have them frozen, well, the easiest way, I had to learn this the hard way, the easiest way to freeze a tomato is to kind of get the skin off first and drop it right in the baggie and put it in a freezer. Instead of doing it the hard way like I was, throwing it, stems, everything on it, but then I went back in and picked them off. But, you know, if you're going to grow a lot of tomatoes, try to use up what you have in your freezer before your next round comes in. I have some pink poppy seeds. I'll plant some this year and see if I can send them out and then send you some. That would be awesome. That's what I was going to tell you. So these are the yellow ones, right? I don't even know how this conversation came up. I was eating pizza fries and my roommate, who's never touched a drug a day in his life, maybe wacky weed, me, none of that, says, do you know where H comes from? And I was like, huh? I don't want to say the word on here, but y'all know people get addicted to it. He goes, it comes from poppy. I'm like, first of all, don't speak like that. I don't like that. I'm just not a person that's into like drug conversations. And he said, no, I'm just trying to tell you. And he made me paranoid about me growing my poppy seeds because it's one of the, where it comes from. Heroin, I'll say it quickly. Um, Needless to say, I looked it up under Google. Yo, crazy. It's not this, but it is a poppy seed. It's kind of like purple, shows the head like green. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of making me very hesitant. Like, I don't know, not hesitant. When I saw it, I just thought that's disgusting. The flower at first looked pretty, and then as I was looking at it further, I'm like, could you imagine you accidentally picking up purple? I don't know. It's got a specific name, but it's in the poppy family, and it creates this drug that everyone gets addicted to. I'm like, what a total disgrace. So I didn't like that conversation at the dinner table yesterday with my roommate. And I was like, where did that come from? And he said, just something I learned. And I'm like, well, don't talk like that. I don't like that kind of stuff. I said, I'm growing yellow poppies. And he's like, I don't think it's the same thing. So I Googled it. It's not the same thing, but anyway, yeah. That would be awesome, honestly, prepping. I have to get those mixed colored gazinias. I know I want to look up gazinias and see if there's any other types to those because they're absolutely so different, so beautiful. I never saw anything like it before. Let's see. I love zinnias. Me too, Teresa. Me too. Teresa Shands has been communicating through this whole live. 2 thumbs up for her. Subscriber that never ever used to comment or talk or anything. And she's the first one in my live. And I said to her last week, maybe try to talk this time. It's not going unrecognized, sweetheart. You are doing fantastic. Absolutely love having her over here in my lives. Even like with Saint Lady 5000 did with sending me all those seeds. Teresa. Wait, am I saying the wrong one? Yeah, I just screwed that one up. Anthony and Shelly is a subscriber that never even like used to talk. The first one to come in and be like, hi Melody, or oh, I love her. I told her last week to talk. If she could start talking to us all in here. None of us in here judge. We love everyone. But to Teresa Sham's comment, I love zinnias. I thoroughly agree. I absolutely adore them, Teresa. Sunflowers don't come back. I know, but this one though, Joe, it's called Cutting Gold if you want to look it up. It says yellow with black center for mass production of cut flowers, non-branching. So I might need you, my friend, to educate me because this is going to be a newbie. But that would be awesome, wouldn't it, friends, to have like cut flowers on my island in the kitchen, on the dining room table, in my bedroom, you know, and share the love. The neighbor comes over, the kids come over, maybe my son will get a girlfriend and I could be like, hey, you want to give some sunflowers? Hint, hint, because my son's 27 and he's not tied down with no one. I was surprised how much I like nasturtium flowers. Huga, I do too, but I planted one on the edge of my bed last year and it took up the whole row. It was a real tight squeeze between me, the nasturtium, and my eggplants. I mean, I had like 12 or 16 eggplants. They did phenomenal last year. I think it was 12 to be exact. I am going to rearrange things around, like marigolds are great to stop bugs, you know, and there's certain things you should plant within your tomatoes. I'm trying to figure out if there's a dwarf type of nasturtium that I can plant that would be good to help with the bugs, but not take up the whole row, you know, in my garden. This sucker was enormous and I barely got any seeds off of that plant. It grew crazy. You can have nasturtium tea. It's beautiful, but maybe a dwarf would be better for me. So I want one to be in the bed, or if I should just plant it throughout the property. You're going to see. I expanded some things. I'm doing some things different this year because last year I just built the garden and wanted to see how everything went. I thought it was going to be a total flop, but even near the fence, I expanded that last season, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put all my flowers. And so when it comes to that, I'm excited. When it comes to this right now, my nerves, my anxiety is up a little bit. It's making me tired because I do have anxiety, so I'm just worrying. Like, oh my gosh, this company's going to mess up my grow season. That's the thoughts I have going through my head. But maybe not. Maybe it'll get here. Who knows? I didn't even get the confirmation that it's even been shipped out yet. So say lots of prayers that I can find my seeds and figure out when they're getting here. And yeah, I plan on doing probably, I planted some sunflowers in a cell tray last year. I like that. You can just direct sow sunflowers, but I kind of liked it that way because then I knew exactly where I was putting my sunflowers last year. I have some crazy birds here, so if I just plant things by seed, it's got to be covered because the birds will just take all the seeds. So I'm going to be doing sunflowers in a tray. Zinnias, let me see. Yes, to start indoors in a warm, well-lighted area about 8 weeks before. Technically, I can start these right now, my friends, and then I would just have to up-pot them. So I'm not really trying to cause myself a whole lot of work. I'm trying to do one thing at a time. Was growing in the house because I used a different seedling soil last year, and I did all my peppers, all my tomatoes. They germinated, every single one of them germinated, and literally it probably took 2 days, and then I had to up pot 2, 3, 4, 6 75 cell count trays. I was overwhelmed completely. That started my season off right there. But that seedling soil made them germinate really quickly. I'm using a different one this year than I did last year, and that's because they don't have the one I used last year. I couldn't find it anywhere. But it's still soft and fluffy. It should be fine. So I thought I had a little bit more room to play with, but now that I'm using a different seedling soil, I'm like, well, since I couldn't find the one that I really liked last year, I guess I got to get my butt moving and start planting some things. So I'm definitely going to be doing trays of flowers, calendulum, things of that nature, and more herbs and nasturtium as well. I'm absolutely going to do that. This is awesome. 30 thumbs up. Teresa Shands put laugh out loud. I know. I almost thought you were the one that never talked, Teresa. Do I look tired? I am tired. So we're at the 2-hour mark, you guys. That's pretty much what's going on over here on the homestead. Mail call from Cajun Hydroponics, who I met through Shed Wars, who I'm still going to support. He always signs off with GrowDat, D-A-T. So that mail call. And I just wanted to give a great big thank you, shout out again, Saint Lady 5000, who sent me all. I mean, I don't have them all. I don't know if my hand could hold them all. All the seeds. These are not even all of them, but sent me all those seeds, and Joe sending me stuff. It's like, I don't know what I did to deserve such wonderful people in my life, but thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart and soul. I appreciate everything. I'm a seed lover. What can I tell you? I never used to be that person. I used to be the goober person that went to Home Depot and bought all the plants until I realized seeds are affordable. And how often do you go into a supermarket and can see like a purple tomato? I mean, a serious big purple tomato, an orange tomato. I said that to my daughter. I'm like, tomatoes in a supermarket are so disappointing. And I looked up to someone that taught me how to do it all by seed, and I wouldn't go back if he paid me. So that's my little thing, is don't be intimidated by a seed, because all seeds want to grow. Just got to put them in the dirt. So that's to go along with my, trying to teach people how to grow food. So let's see, the mail call, the Acme debacle of $170, and I barely got anything. I'm still TO'd about that. I'm making 2 things this week, not the banana cake, but I'm making 2 things this week that I think you'll like. So that's coming out. And I am going to call about my seeds tomorrow. I have to catch up on a few more videos. Like I have to finish. I stopped it because I got a phone call. I have to finish watching Joe's burpee catalog. I'm really curious to see, that video. I wanted to finish it. I don't know if Burpee sends the catalog out for free, like Baker's Creek has a free version and then a paid version. I never even received their free version yet. So anyway, just a crazy little weekend. You can go watch the short, and maybe I filmed it properly to where you can actually see the tide moving and pushing that ice in. Very interesting. And a dead battery. I have that video that I forgot to post as a short during, what was it, last week's blizzard. So that'll be coming out this week too. So busy, busy, busy bee over here. I'm always busy. And I'm trying to make sure that we have no more mice here because I can't afford to lose seeds like that. That's crazy because when you start learning how to grow, then you start getting, really good at learning how to save your own seeds. And this is the only one that little sucker didn't get into is these pepper seeds right there. So nonetheless, what are you going to do? Things happen, right? So what else? I think that's it, my friends. Nothing really growing back here except some onions, leeks, a couple different onions, leeks, and shallots. I definitely put them up higher so my dogs don't get into them this year. And a video on seed heating mats. So there you have it. Have a wonderful night. Blessings, everyone. Thank you, Miss Andale. Homestead. Thank you to everyone that came in. Thank you for the mods. We only had a couple bots this time, which was pretty good. I did say Boone would have to leave early, and it was just kids just to get them up for school. But thank you for everyone hanging out. I usually like to keep it to 2 hours, and that's about it. And this woman over here is tired. So on that note, thank you to everyone. Joe, great big hugs, love from Pennsylvania, my friend. I don't even know what to say about you. The seeds that you send me, phenomenal, phenomenal. Like I can't even wait to start my basil. I might get tempted to start it in the house. My birthday's around the corner. I want to say this before I get off. My birthday's around the corner, April the 4th to be exact. And I have to do some research because I'm very much interested. Has anyone else seen this? It's a little thing you can keep in your kitchen and you throw your vegetable scraps in it. And this machine actually turns it into compost. If that thing is a reasonable price, that's probably going to be one of the gifts I asked for my birthday. And I really always said this. I know I made it on YouTube if I ever can afford a green stalk planter. I want a green stalk planter so bad. It's not even funny. But yeah, we'll have to see. But I keep seeing like the advertisement for this machine that turns your scraps right into composted soil. I'm like, that's amazing. I don't know what the name of it is offhand right now, and I don't know how much money it costs, but we'll have to see because if it's too expensive, I'm just not like that. But I definitely know from the bottom of my heart and soul that I really want a green stalk planter to add into that beautiful garden that I built. I think I earned it, deserved it. I just don't know if I'm willing to spend that kind of money on myself. I really don't know. Probably not. But I always used to say, though, if I ever get a green stalk planter, I'd know I made it on YouTube. So we'll have to say. On that note, I'm not going to ramble any further. You guys are great. Thank you for all the moderators being here. And Joe, which is where I was going, thank you for the seeds. Thank you for anyone that wants to send me seeds. Just thank you. And yeah, so busy week coming up with videos. Mondays, I don't like Mondays. I really try to just relax on Monday because I usually end up with no voice because I'm the one-woman show over here and I can talk a lot, obviously. So on that note, I hope everyone has a blessed week. Hopefully the snow and the ice stops for other states that are getting hit with it and everyone's safe. Stay well, stay healthy. And I guess I will catch you next Sunday with hopefully good news that I got my seeds. And continue to watch the videos, leave comments. I love you all. Don't forget to watch the commercials because it really helps the channel out. So on that note, I'm just going to hold up my cotton gold sunflower and bid you all. Shelly and Anthony, good night. Melody, see you next Sunday. Pre-Valentine's Day. That's right. Gosh darn it. See what happens? I'm not in a relationship, so, I forget. Oh, the Super Bowl. Next Sunday will be a Super Bowl live stream. That is correct. I'm going to still be going live. I don't think Joe's going live. Could you imagine if I went live from 7? No, Joe goes live 7. Yeah, he goes live 7 to 9. Could you imagine if I did a live from 7 to 11? Oh, if anybody thinks that would be like awesome Super Bowl pre-Valentine's Day live and I should do that, leave a comment down below or underneath this live stream, whatever you think. That might be a good idea because I know my friend Joe is going to be watching the Super Bowl. Me, I could care less. I'm not interested in the Super Bowl. So maybe we women will get together, and gentlemen that aren't interested in the Super Bowl. I don't know. If I do decide I'm going to do that, I will put out a pre-thing saying I'll be live from this time to that time. Maybe I'll go pick up some dollar stores and give away some free seeds or something. Wouldn't that be fun? He put laugh out loud. I know you're not going to be live, Mr. Joe. Joe, what do you think of that? You think I'll be like extremely exhausted if I did a 7 to 11? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, no, I should be fine. I've done a 5-6 hour live before out in the summer. Oh, my goodness gracious. So anyway, just an idea. Yes, I'm not going live. He says, go Rams, go Rams, go for it. You know what, Joe? I'm on your side because I cannot stand the Bengals. I don't like to say that, but I'm not for the Bengals. I'm going to be rooting for the Rams because my friend Joe, Garden State Gardener, wants them to win, and the Bengals used to give my Pittsburgh Steelers some major trouble. I think they made Antonio Brown a little nuts, just an FYI. But on that note, Super Bowl. I will not be watching it. Stay tuned. No promises, but I will see what I can do about going live 7 to 11 next Sunday. And if I can't, then I'll just be at my regular time slot. All right? So I love you all, and have a blessed week. Stay healthy, and lots of prayers. And I've been a Rams fan since I was younger. I'm Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers, because I was raised in Whitehaven, Pennsylvania, and we rooted for Pittsburgh Steelers. You see, I'm trying to get off, and Joe's talking football. Bye, Joe. I love you. I love you all. Thank you, everyone, and I'll catch you next Sunday. Bye-bye, everyone.